nothing, Gary. We're just gonna sit there for a second. We're live on YouTube.
I'll tell you when.
It says we're live now.
You are live.
You could
Hey,
talk to
YouTube guys. We're going to be with you in 1 second. We're waiting for Zoom to catch up with YouTube. And so, then we're going to catch up with everybody. Hey, YouTube guys. We're going to be.
Yep.
That was me. I heard me.
You were talking to yourself.
What's new?
All right, Tanoch, make me the host whenever you're ready.
I actually answer myself too, which is really bizarre.
Okay, Gary, I am the host. Are you still? Can you hear me, Gary?
Yep, right here.
All right, we're on YouTube just chatting. I'll start letting. You want me to start letting people into the Zoom?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do this
right.
thing.
I'll let you know once they all get in. They're gonna start coming in now. It's gonna take a minute for them all to come in.
All righty, that sounds good.
And
So, how you guys doing? How was your week? Niels, you're traveling. You're on the road.
Yeah, they can hear you, Gary. They're coming in, so they can hear you as they're coming in.
Oh, okay. Hey guys, we're waiting for everybody to get in the room, and I'm talking to Niels about his trip. He stole an RV from somewhere, and so so is that the campground? Where are you? That's pretty.
Yeah, we're in Idaho. I'm in Idaho.
Oh, really? That you have totally ran away from the world, right? You know, yep. I've been everywhere in the world except Idaho. I've never been to Idaho. What's there? What's
just
it like?
Potatoes. Just potatoes and spuds. No,
Oh.
That's all I saw so far. I just got here, so I don't know. I'm sure there's lots of beautiful things in Idaho. It looks beautiful, right? Like Connecticut, and that's all I saw so far.
I was putting Draco up to running around the campground and telling everybody that you kidnapped it. Right? I was gonna say, can you go tell? And he was like, I don't know. You think I'd get in trouble? I'm like, nah, it's all cool. So anyway,
everybody's in the meeting now, Gary.
Oh, good. All right. Well, I'll quit contributing to the delinquents of Draco. He's going to be fine. He's going to be fine. Anyway, hey guys, how are you? We're on Zoom, and thank you for joining me with tapping in with Gary Spivey on Zoom. And I'm so happy that you're here, because if you weren't here, I wouldn't have anybody to read. We talked about it earlier. I'd be literally talking to myself. That's what I would be doing. And so that's no fun, because I already kind of know what's up. And so I'm going to be answering my own questions. But anyway, I'm here. I'm answering your questions. Hey, Steve Schubert, what up? I see all these people. Jody, Karen, Doss, hello. I see all you guys. I love you guys. You know, so many times I do recognize your face, and so many times I don't, because I do a lot of phone sessions with people. And I'm also, hey, Dwayne, what up, buddy? Good to see you. and I also do a lot of live shows. And so with live shows, you're really looking, it was really funny. One time I was in Las Vegas, and this girl stood up and said, you read body language really good. I don't really think you're psychic. You read body language really good. And so I said, come on up on stage, come up on stage. Hey, hero, what up? And so she came up on stage, and I said, now I want you to look and see what I see. And the lights are so bright when you're doing shows like in Vegas that you see nothing. You can't see anything at all. All you see is lights. I said, now then, still with the body, kind of language theory. And she's like, well, I guess not. Anyway, and so I'm not trying to convince you guys that I'm psychic anymore. But the one thing that I'm trying to convince you of, I'm trying to convince you that you're psychic. That's what I'm trying to let you know. How many people are slightly aware? Hey, Michael Grossman and Barbara, what up? Hey guys, how you doing? I love you guys. And so I'm trying to convince you guys that you guys are psychic. And so, and if we go back and let me see the people's faces for just a second. There's here we go. There's no, when I look at you, how many of you guys are aware that you have like an ability? How many people? Raise your hand and just wave at me if you're. Most of you guys are really aware, and so leave it on the screen for just a second, and leave it right there for just a second. Let me see. Okay, for all you guys, raise your hand one more time if you're aware that you have some abilities. There we go. Okay, now, all right, now Bunny, here's what I see. You actually get premonitions way ahead, and then they happen. And I see that happening. She's shaking her head, yes. And hey, Hope, hey girl, what up? Hope got it. What's up? Hey, good. And so now you get intuitions, and especially with your kids, because you got a little psychic kid that's like amazing. And so you get these feelings with that. And so I'm looking at all you different people. I see your faces. Hey Suzanne, what's up? I told you I'd recognize you. There we go. And so you know things, and you're really working on it. You're getting more and more and more. And so I see a lot of people that I recognize. I see your faces. And so and you're really, really aware of kind of things kicking in. There's a whole different energy going on, and there's a whole different beat. See, here's the thing. See, there's a lot of light coming in. There's also a lot of dark coming in. And so it's really important to raise your vibration to the highest vibration you could possibly raise it to. And so that's what you want to do. Last week, I talked about this, and I'll probably talk about it forever because it seems like it's a very big deal these days. There's a line of demarcation. There's a line of demarcation where there's a line, and if you're below it, you're getting beat up. If you're above it, you're great. And so you always want to meditate every day and get above that line of demarcation. Allow yourself to float up, allow yourself to go high. And so I'm going to raise your vibe right now. Okay, and I want you to put your hands up like this. Raise your hands out just like this, okay? And so this is how you project light. It's also how you can receive light. I was riding down the road when I was about 20 years old, and I was driving down the road with a buddy, and he said, oh, here, wipe off the windshield. It was raining or something. And I went to wipe off the windshield, and I suddenly realized I could see a hitchhiker getting wet, right? And I realized that I could see through my hand. And I'm like, I said, now, I don't know for sure, but I think when we pop over the hill, there's a hitchhiker that's getting rained on, or somebody beside the road, because I can see them through my hand. And I actually bumped into this. I actually bumped into it by wiping off a windshield when I was about 20 years old. And I said, furthermore, he won't kill us. Pick him up. Okay. And so I went into picking up too many hitchhikers, but I thought, okay, I think this is okay. So I realized by holding my hand up that I could see and feel. And so now you guys can too. Your hands are magical. Your spiritual gifts actually will work through your hands. And the more you're aware of this, the more this is really going to help you out. If you walk into a room and you suddenly feel anxiety, how many of you guys do that sometimes? You walk into a space and you start to kind of, you feel that anxious thing. You can feel that, okay? All you got to do is take your hand and wipe it away. Your hand will know what spiritual gift to use. All you got to do, and see such demons as that when it popped up on the screen, you can totally just wipe it away. And so that's the reason when you see me, I'm doing live shows and stuff, you'll see me, I'm moving my hands around, I'm doing things. And so all you got to do is just wipe it away. So now that I want you to think about your house, your spot where you are, okay? And I want you to take your hand, I want you to wipe away any darkness in your house. Just wipe it away. Wipe it away. Most of you felt warm in the back of your head. Your head got much, much warmer. You felt really light. I see, shake your head, nod your head if you felt that. Nod your head yeah, okay, a lot of people, yeah, most of you. You can sort of feel that. Some of you, your sinuses open, and some of you feel like you can totally breathe again. Okay, now then take your hand and wipe away any darkness in your body. Just get rid of it. Just, swish it out. There we are. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now you might notice you feel slightly happier, a little lighter and slightly happier. And you go, wow, how about that? I can feel it. You really, really can. And so what's really cool when I'm looking at you guys, I can feel it. And so I feel it happening with you guys. Now then, how many people have idiot family members? Hello? Anybody? Okay. Everybody raised their hand. Some people raised 2 hands, 3 hands. Somebody got right in the screen. Yes. Yeah. Angela, I saw that. That was funny. Linda was like, oh my God. Yeah. And so what you got to realize is you can also help your crazy family members. We all have crazy family members. And sometimes we are the crazy family member. Let's face it. Sometimes we all have crazy times and crazy eras. And so, hey, Freddie, yes. And so you want to simply clear your crazy family members, all their dark energies. Okay. Now, some of you need to get a bigger gift to do that with because some of them are fairly possessed. And so you want to ask God for a bigger gift. You say, God, give me a bigger gift to clear my family member that's in trouble. And so then you just say, God, give me a spiritual gift to clear my family member that's in trouble. And you reach up and you get this big giant sword that is bigger than the planet Earth. And you want to clear the planet Earth. And so just imagine yourself clearing the planet Earth all the way down around the planet and all the way down around you and your crazy family member that you love so much. There we are. And you just want to clear them off too. There we are. Now you'll notice you feel really, really light and you feel a little happier. And so every time you clear away some dark energy, you're going to feel better. You're going to feel lighter. You're going to feel more. You're going to feel brighter. And remember, there's no right or wrong way to do this. There's no right or wrong way to meditate. You simply just want to clear your energy, get rid of the darkness, allow the light in. And the more light that goes in your body, the more light that goes into your house, the more light that goes into your crazy family member, the more light that the whole world has. And then you can clear the world, your city, whatever. Now, of course, America's been in a lot of trouble lately, and the world's in a lot of trouble. And so we want to bring as much light in. And you guys do remember that you can make a difference. You can actually clear the world and the world will get brighter. You can clear your energy and the world will get brighter. And so this is something you can do every day. Every day. It's easy to do. And so now I'm going to talk to you guys about things going on. There's always a beat. And so I love doing this every week because I can talk to you about the beat. You know, like what's the beat this week? What's the beat? You know, see, there's always, you know, you have light, you have dark. And so you can bring in the light, get rid of the dark, you know. And so what happens is there's always that, but there's also a beat. There's a pace of things. And sometimes the demons or the dark energies will actually show up and do crazy things. And there's a different beat going. This week, I noticed that the demons were especially clever. This was a clever week. And I saw Michael Grossman, I saw you shake your heads, right? You go, my God, yeah, they were. And so, and if you're analytical, if you're, hey guys, and if you're analytical, you can totally catch this and you'll catch the beat of it because you'll realize that somebody, hey Josiah, you'll realize that it's almost like this week the demons had an inside track on things, and so you had to be extra sharp. You had to meditate an awful lot, and you had to really clear again. And so sometimes it's that way. And so, but this was a week, anytime there's a lot of dark, there's a lot of light. That's good to know. Anytime there's a lot of dark, there's a lot of light. Anytime there's a lot of light, there's a lot of dark. And so a lot of you guys are really super bright lights, and your beautiful family members are bright lights too. And that's the reason they're getting so beat up and they're kind of freaking out a little bit. And so, but as I see you now, I'm seeing you glowing. It feels very, very different. I love your vibration. And if you notice, I've got, let me read the number. When we first started out, 67% of you were below the line of demarcation, believe it or not. And now then, we're up to 96% of you are above it. Okay. Now I'm going to clear everybody that I can clear and project as much light as I can. Can you feel that little warm thing going? You guys feel that? You feel that? Okay. Feel that? You got really, really warm, got really, really light. Allow the light in. Okay. Now then I got everybody above this line of demarcation, which is down below it. It's a lot of dark energies, and it is a negative spiral, a counterclockwise spiral. A counterclockwise spiral will bring in everything negative and throw out everything positive. A clockwise spiral, which is the one you want to do, and they may have my screen flipped, so I don't know if I'm looking like I'm going backwards or not. But anyway, you want to go clockwise around your head. Clockwise, if you're looking down at the top of your head from the sky, and there you go. And there's just somebody's outside. You know, I see this gal outside, and she's like letting so much light in. Sometimes you go outside, you'll get a lot of gifts in the evening. That's perfect. There we go. Good. Now notice that you feel warm all the way down your shoulders and back. Okay. That's because you're allowing this beautiful light in from above. Some of you guys are floating up for the first time. You may have heard me talk about this new heaven dimension that showed up on the planet Earth. I was meditating. Now where are we? Maybe 7 weeks ago, 8 weeks ago. Oh, I woke up and I was meditating first thing in the morning, and I saw myself floating up above my house, and I look and I see my roof go out of sight. And I'm like, whoa, where am I going? Well, I went up to this new dimension. There's 10 dimensions. And if you look at my book, Secrets from God, Your Keys to Heaven, and this book has the 10 dimensions. But if you go above that 10th dimension, now then there's actually an 11th dimension that showed up. This 11th dimension is a portal to all the higher heavens. And so this is pretty amazing. You can go there and learn, you can go there and get spiritual gifts. So you want to meditate up to that. And see, here's what kind of like the planet looks like now. It's got a golden hue around it. And inside this golden hue is a heaven with a lot of stuff. I mean, it's, I'm exploring it. I'm learning different things. This particular heaven is above the karmic divide heaven, which I only got to, a few months ago. This karmic divide heaven is just what it says. It's where the karma goes away. And so what does that mean? Well, that means you're in a heaven. See, I read a lot of people, and I talk to dead people on the other side all the time. And I don't see a lot of people in heaven saying, boy, I learned a big lesson yesterday. It was rough. I called hell. In heaven, they're doing whatever it is they like to do. They're not going through some karmic crazy thing. Here on earth, what do? We get here and we start to learn lessons. What do we continue to do? We learn lessons, and we learn them again. Okay, this karmic divide heaven and all the heavens beyond the karmic divide heaven are heavens that don't have karma. That means that earth is indeed really turning into a heaven. Most of the biblical text, the book of Revelations and on, and I'm not a gloom and doomer, boo, I'm not that guy. But there's like a lot of things going on right now, which are really, really sort of biblical. And all the religious texts are talk about this time where things get brighter. And I think we're kind of slipping into, as best I can tell, with all the hell going on earth, we're also slipping into what I believe to be the 1,000-year of peace era, which is pretty good. That's what we want to do. And see, in this, you guys who are spiritually aware, you guys are going to be able to make a big difference. And you may make the difference, because every time you meditate, every time you allow light in, every time you take your spiritual gifts and get more spiritual gifts and clear, that's what you want to do. Hey, Peter Lopez, you want to just absolutely clear. Kelly Rogers, what up? And so you want to clear all these dark energies. And so when you do, this is going to matter. It's going to matter to your world. How does it matter to your world? Usually people want to know, how's this going to affect me? How's it going to affect me? And how's it going to affect my life? And how's it going to affect my loved ones? Well, you're going to be happier, lighter. You're going to be healthier, I believe. And you're also going to be able to experience this spiritual thing, which is so amazing. It's just an amazing thing to be able to talk to your angels, talk to God, talk to heaven, and live that beat where you're really on the beat and you're spiritually led with what you do and how you do it and who you do it with. And so I just project a lot of love to you guys. I want you guys to win. I want you to be happy. I want you to do really, really well. And I want you to be able to go to these higher spots and get these spiritual gifts. So let's talk to some people. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's happening.
We have a lot of people that are waiting for you.
Who's the first
Oh,
one?
good. Hey, Michelle. I didn't talk to you. Michelle, what up? How was your week, honey? What was going on?
Awesome. It was all sparkly.
Oh, was it? Yeah, because Michelle does Club Sparkle, and which is, these are the great products with Club Sparkle, and she has a whole bunch of sparkle. What do you call them? Sparklettes? You call all the people who work with you. They're just fantastic.
That's funny. I love that one, Gary.
Thank you, guys.
Sparklettes? Yeah. It's like the Rockettes. But you guys could, dance or something. But it's I've never seen such a happier bunch of people. And these particular products, I don't endorse anything, but I love Club Sparkle. Of course, I love Tony, Lonnie. I love everybody with Club Sparkle, you guys, and all the people in Japan. I see we got some Japanese people on there. Hello, how are you? And so. I just think it's fantastic. And I know the only thing I know is when I do any of the Club Sparkle products, I can see them. There we go. I can see the light going down my throat, into my stomach, and out into my body. And so anytime you add light, you add light. Anytime you add light, you get rid of dark. So you guys should yell at Michelle and Dean, and they'll hook you up with either products, or either they'll hook you up with, you could actually be a distributor for Club Sparkle, which is really fun. And so, because you guys have parties, because I've been to a lot of them, right?
Yeah, the great
Yes.
parties. Yep.
And everybody,
Great.
we all love you. We also have Kelly on the call. Lots of people that are in Club Sparkle, including Margot. We've got Jeannie. So many people. Thank you. In Japan.
Yep, a lot of people.
Oh, that's fantastic. Who we got? Let's talk to some people. Let's talk to some guys. I want to talk to you guys.
Let's do Jane Pang. She wants to ask about meditation and spirituality, like the comparison.
Okay.
Jane, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, what is your question for Gary?
Oh, okay. Yeah, my question is, what's the connection between meditation and spirituality?
Okay, that's a good question. That's a really good question. And so, are you in Japan or are you in America?
I'm in America,
Oh, you are? Okay, all right.
Virginia.
Oh, Virginia. All right. Well, that's very American. Virginia's very American. I'm in North Carolina. That's even more American. And so, well, the connection between meditation, see, meditation opens the door. Spirituality's there. It's right there. You guys can just reach and touch it and grab it, right? And so, but you when you meditate, you open the door. And this magical door that opens is a door that will allow all the light in and all the spiritual gifts that are totally tailored to you. Each person gets their very own special spiritual gift for whatever it is they need. And so, okay, so right now let's practice, okay? Okay, Jane, I'll practice with you. Okay, I want you to simply you do that a lot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I did that ahead of time. I did that before you did it. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, because I felt you doing it. And that because I saw your higher self up here. So your higher self actually put their hands together in a praying position. This is not how I usually meditate. I usually meditate kind of kick back like this, you know. And so, but you meditate like this.
Yes.
And so okay, put your hands like this. I'll meditate your way, because your higher self, which is above you, is meditating like that. And so I don't know, Niels, if you've got that particular one. Do you have that illustration where there's a higher self and a lower self kind of thing, and it's like way up there? I don't know if you can find that particular illustration, but anyway, but if you hold your hands like that, okay, now this higher self that's up here, now usually you go up to this higher self. Now I'm going to do it a little different. I'm going to talk to your higher self, and I want you to talk to your higher self, and you want to say higher self angel.
Higher self angel,
Okay, please slip into my body. And then slip.
my body.
Okay, now let's flip back to Jane real quick. And that's what it looks like. That's what I see with her. Okay, allow that. Now you want to allow, you don't have to do anything, do nothing. When she did nothing, she got shiny, guys. You guys notice that on the screen? You see her get shiny? You got warm, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and so all you had to do was allow. And as soon as you allowed, I saw your forehead get shiny, your nose get a little shiny, and that's because you started to perspire. You started to sweat a little bit. And so now then, your higher self slipped into your body. Now, what happens when your higher self slips into your body like that? You become a rock star. Okay? Okay, say rock star.
Rock star. You are rock star.
You're a rock star. And so, but then you become this, your most amazing self. You know, so why would you not want to be your most amazing self? And so anytime you think when people get nervous, they freak out and go the other way. You know, anytime you really need to dig deep and become all that and then some, then all you got to do is do your hands like this and just think, allow, and just allow your higher self to slip into your body, your higher self spirit. So this amazing spirit that can do and know everything slips right into your body. And that's what just happened to you. Interesting, right?
Yes.
Okay, so, and that's what meditation is. Meditation allows you to tap into your higher rock star. Say rock star. I like the way you say
Rock star, Gary.
it. Thank you. It allows you to tap into your rock star self. So there we go. Jane, I love you. You had one question too. What's your question, Jane? You had something else. What do you want to know?
Yeah, I have a kind of anxiety and a very hard time to fall asleep. I've been doing this meditation a lot, but
Right.
I just couldn't get over this insomnia.
Okay, well, here's what you want to do. You want to imagine blue, the color blue. Okay. Okay. Now imagine a giant pitcher of blue holy water being poured down through the top of your head and filling you up from your toes up to your top of your head. There we go. There. Now you got really hot, a different feeling in your chest. Feel that feeling?
Yes,
And that was filling up you had a little dark energy in your chest causing you anxiety, and it just went away. And see, now you feel very peaceful.
yes,
See, and your sinus is open. See how your sinus is open right then?
yes,
Yeah, nice, right?
yes.
And you'll fall right to sleep.
Yeah, I hope
Yeah,
so.
you will. And so just to make sure, so you understand, it looks like a pitcher. It looks like pouring a pitcher, like of lemonade, right? But you're pouring blue holy water, and so with the angels, your angels are pouring blue holy water into you. God's pouring this blue holy water into you, and so this is how you fall asleep when you're having a hard time. That's all you got to do. Okay.
Great. One more question, I let you go.
Look at you. Look at you, rock star. What's the other question?
Did you see any possible soulmates in near future for me?
Oh, look at you. You work in the streets. All right. So let me see. So you just have to ask your angel. It's really simple. Just ask your angel. Say, Angel,
Angel,
God,
God,
may I have a soulmate, please?
can I have a soulmate, please?
Better yet, may I have my soulmate, please?
May I have my soulmate, please?
They're asking if you want two. Do you want two?
The best one.
Well, the best one. Okay. I wonder why they ask if you wanted two. Are you hung up on an old one? Is there
No, I don't have anyone.
Was there ever an old one? There's an old one anywhere that you're hung up on?
We split before this virus.
Oh, I see. You're still hung up on that one. Okay. And so that's the reason they're asking if you want two. You have to turn loose of that one and then you can get the best one. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now let me just clear that one. He's kind of an idiot, right?
I don't know.
Okay. I do. Anyway, he's a nice idiot, but he's just kind of like, I don't know. He would just tell you things and then not show up and not be where he should be. And how, it's like his timing was crazy, very erratic. And so, but I just cleared that dark energy out of his back. Feel how the back of your head got hot?
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Now then, you want the new soulmate. So now then, okay, go to the next one. See, you have more than one soulmate. You can have a soul connection with a whole bunch of people. Usually people have a soulmate line in heaven, and there's 300 or 400 deep. There's a lot. And so you can, if you're with the first one, and suppose they're just, they go crazy for whatever reason, you can say, God, bring me my next soulmate. This one's not working so well. And you can actually have more than one soulmate, believe it or not. And so it works like that. But you can have this soul connection, which is what you're looking for. Now I see a soulmate coming that is that makes sense. The one you had didn't make good sense for whatever reason. So that's what I see. Okay.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you, Rockstar.
I like you.
That was a great
Good.
one.
Who we got? Dino? Michelle?
Now let's do Zara Sabangan. Is it Sabangan?
All right.
Zara.
You had to have butchered that name. I'm telling you.
Sorry, Zara.
Say your last name. Say your last name. What's your last name?
Sabangan.
Oh, okay. Not bad. That was close, Michelle. Not bad. And so,
Yeah.
okay. What's your question, honey?
Well,
You snuck in the bedroom to talk to us. Look at that.
yeah, my
You left
mom's watching my baby right now.
Oh, there we go. All right.
Yes.
Anyway, so yeah, so we'll
So my husband and I just bought a house, and
Good.
then we planned a baby, and then this whole pandemic started. So I'm just worried: are we gonna be okay financially? Should I go back to work? I mean, I want to stay with the baby and just be with him and take care of him, but I'm just so stuck. I don't know what to do, and it's just so much pressure and anxiety.
You are just dramaed out. That's what you just said. You want me to clear you? You want me to fix it? Okay.
Of course. Yes, please.
I'm going to clear all of your 10 dimensions. I'll explain to people what it's like. Okay? All right.
Okay.
In the first dimension, you have a very ugly demon with a claw in your heart that's affecting your heart on how you feel. You've never had the emotions. Is this your first baby?
Yes.
Yeah. And so you've never had these emotions before.
No.
You've never been in
It's
love
crazy. It goes
yeah.
like 0 to 60.
Yeah. And so you've never felt such emotions because you're in love with this baby. And
Yes.
so, and you're a love bug anyway. You're a sweetheart and you're very much a love bug. And so,
Oh.
but you got a demon with a claw in your chest. I see it. And I'm gonna pull this out one finger at a time. There we go. And one in your back. And I'm just pulling this out. There we go. And I just pulled this demon off you. And there we go. Tell me how you feeling.
I feel like I'm gonna cry. I don't know.
It's okay. Well, when you cry, that's healing. That's when you
Okay.
you can't heal without a tear. And so I'm just pulling this off of you, and I just see you looking really, really bright. I see a beautiful sunshine in your head, in your heart, in your belly, all the way down to your toes. Now you got dizzy. Notice that dizzy feeling?
Yeah.
Okay,
Feels
got
really
real.
hot too.
Yeah. Well, see, the reason you got dizzy is because you were below the line of demarcation. You popped up above it, and your energy started spiraling clockwise, and it
Oh,
made you
really?
dizzy. It made you dizzy when that happened. That's
Yeah.
that's what that dizzy thing. And the reason you got hot is because all the angels grabbed you, and they just grabbed
That's
you.
crazy.
Yeah. So now I see all the angels grabbing you, and so when you're in this space, you can manifest. Okay. So what I want you to do, I want you to. What would you like to have? Okay. So I'm a magic genie. Tell me what you'd like to have. Okay. What do you want? What do you want? Love? You already got it.
Yeah. Money.
Okay. Just money.
Well,
Okay.
I just want to be financially okay with, me staying home and my husband not
Well,
putting too
I
much
think you're
pressure on him.
well, I think you're addicted to a theory. Is what I
Okay.
think. And sometimes the theory changes, you know. And so if you don't stay home, you're going to still be cool, you know.
Okay.
And so I see a great opportunity showing up in your world. I don't know if it's somebody you already know, but somebody's going to offer you something. And
Oh,
I see this, and I think you should probably take it, you know.
like
And so
job or?
it feels like a job opportunity, and it feels like you'll be able to work from home with the job opportunity.
Oh,
And so when I said that, how hot did you get?
very hot.
Okay. All right.
That's
So
crazy.
yeah. So your
Sweating.
angels, right. See? And so you feel really hot in your back and you see your face is sweating.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So I see you working from home. That's what I see. And so you're going to
Oh, I
figure
wonder
out
what could it be?
it's going to show up. I can't tell you what it is because it's already coming. So your angels are
Oh my
bringing it.
gosh.
See, now then everything is just going to show up. That's what happens. When you get above this line of demarcation, everything shows up. It'll come to you.
Wow.
All you got to do is tell them what you want. Okay.
Okay.
And you did. And there we are. And you got a great husband, by the way.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
He's a rock. He's a rock star.
He's a rock star. You took the words out of my mouth. Yeah. Yeah.
You said
guys-
that last time when I first met you. I think like
Really?
2016, I think it was.
Well,
or maybe
well, that's
I don't even remember anymore.
oh, okay. I didn't remember meeting because I meet so many people, but I really appreciate meeting you, and thank God he stayed the same because he's just great. Yeah, you've already won the lottery. Anytime you got
Yay.
anytime you got a husband like that, a beautiful baby like you got, everybody's healthy.
Yes.
Yeah, honey, you've already won the lottery, and just all this other
Yes.
stuff is incidental, and you're going to get through it. That's what I see. Okay,
All right. Thank
Good.
you so much, Gary.
projecting love, love you. Yeah, can you feel her love? She's like a love bug.
Yeah,
You
she
can feel it. You can feel that. Michelle, you feel that. You identify with that. That's kind of the way you are. You're the same way. You know,
Thanks.
that's good. I love it. I love it. Hey, get a, what are we, 30-minute, 1 hour is a psychic reading with me. There you go. Call me up for private readings. I'm doing private readings every day. I'm probably doing more private readings than I've ever done because you guys are really, got a lot of stuff going on. It's different times now. And so, and you can do this for yourself. You can actually, the reason I'm doing this whole thing on Zoom is so I can, teach you guys and really help you get high energetically, and all your gifts will come to you. And it really works better when that happens. And you can protect yourself and you and your family. You can manifest anything you want, whatever it is. Just ask for it and it'll come to you. So who we got? Who we talking to?
Dora?
Yep. Dora Montalago. Did I say that right? I think I'm butchering last names.
All right.
Hi,
Dora.
That's all right.
Dora, you have to unmute your, there you go. I think she's
I'm
unmuted.
sure you're doing better than me. Dora, what's up?
Hi, Gary.
Hi, how are you?
Good. I wanted to know if you can clear this. I have a lower back pain. And when you were here in 2018, right after the Mandalay Bay shooting in Vegas, you
Yes.
cleared away this dark hole from my lower back. The pain went away immediately and it was gone for 6 months. Can
Okay.
you please do that again?
Yeah, sure. Okay. All right. There we go. Yeah, and so when I look at it, well, I'm doing 2 or 3 things at one time.
Thank you.
I'm clearing off a bunch of your upper dimensions. There we are. I'm getting rid of a dark. I'm getting rid of a dark energy from family members who pull you down.
Thank you.
So, does that make sense?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, they're driving you a little crazy right now.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. There we go. There we are. Now then, there, I lifted it. Okay. And so
Okay.
I pulled it all off of you. And now then you notice you feel warm in your lower back.
Well, I felt this vibration when you were doing it going through me. So
Good. Good.
I feel it.
Yeah. And so now then it's a little different energy. And I want you to allow, this is interesting. Now, all you guys really want to pay attention to what I'm saying right now. Okay. There's an energy that is attacking everybody on earth. And this energy is giving you little health problems and messing you up. And it has the appearance of a scorpion. Okay. Again, I go to biblical references or revelations things, and they talk about the scorpions and the locusts, they're going to eat you, blah, right? Well, they are. And so this is, I see this particular thing, and you have 3 of these scorpions in your lower back. I pulled 1 off, 2 off, 3 off. Now tell me how your back feels.
I don't feel anything there.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh. I mean,
Okay.
it went away. It went away when you were clearing it already the first time.
Well, now then, look at how you're feeling now. You're kind of floaty and different feeling and up in your chest, right? Feel that?
Yeah.
These things eat light, okay? And it's an entity, not particularly. I don't think it's intelligent. You have intelligent demons, and you have stupid demons, if you would, but like just irritating demons. This thing eats light, and so you have to burn it off with a fire gift. So you want to ask for the spiritual gift of a torch, and so you would say, God, give me the spiritual gift of a torch, please. Say it out loud.
God, give me the spiritual gift of a torch, please.
Okay, reach and grab it with your hands, both hands. There you go. Okay, now your sinuses immediately opened. Your throat got hot. Your thyroid adjusted. Your thyroid was off. I don't know if you know that.
Yes, I knew that. Thank you.
Do you have a thyroid problem?
Yeah.
Okay, your thyroid adjusted as soon as you grab this torch. And this is interesting stuff, right?
Yeah.
And so you guys catch that? Wasn't that crazy? Okay, now pull this down, and just clear off your energy with your torch. Just clear it off. There we go. It's really super. There we go. Yeah, there you go. Okay, now I want you to clear everybody that's on Zoom, on YouTube, and that will ever see this. Just clear around. Okay, there you go. There you go. All right, good. And you guys, some of you guys felt your hands get warm right then. I felt that. And then I would say thank you, and we would all say thank you. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
No, and we thank you because you just cleared me. My lower back feels good too.
Oh yeah.
That's good. I love it. All right.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. Hey,
Okay.
love you a lot. All
Love
right.
you.
All right. Bye. That's so cool. That was neat. Did you guys catch that? That was kind of cool stuff, right? Anyway, so Michelle, who else we got? Dino, what's going on?
We're gonna go to Minneapolis and get Karen Douse.
Okay.
Karen.
Karen, are you there, Karen?
Hi, I'm here.
Hey, girl, how are you? Where are you? Are you in Florida or are you in Minneapolis? Where are you?
I'm in Minneapolis, downtown Minneapolis, and just as your seminar started, over 1,000 people came walking down the street in front of my building here and went across the park. So all the gifts that we've been getting during this session, I've just been burning up because I've been trying to clear that group as well. Can you look out over that group for me and
just cleared it? Just cleared. I just cleared them, and so there we go. And I hope they feel better, and I hope they lose any anger they have, and they find love, in their heart, and so everybody has some love in their heart, and so there's a lot of really good people that are protesting, and there's a lot of people that maybe, I don't know if there really is such a thing as bad people. I think there's possessed people, but I don't really you know, Dean and I were talking about this today earlier. We were talking about how, you know, we have, you know, Dean was saying how I'm always like, sometimes I have friends that maybe I should either, you know, hit with a ball bat, choke to death, or run from, and I never run from anyone. I don't give up on people. I never do. I don't do that. I
Always
don't.
the good in
That's
people.
so
You
awesome,
always see
Gary.
that.
I see it, you
light.
know, and so I see the good in everybody. And it's really easy for us to kind of go those people. And so, but what you got to do is just, you know, like what you just did, you project as much light as you can, and they will find it, you know, they'll find their way. And see, the light projection that you project matters. And I'm so sorry, Karen, that it's that close in for you. I mean, that's scary. I mean, you know, most of us are lucky that we, you know, I would think don't have it at our doorstep, you know, but it's your doorstep. You got 1,000 people and you don't know what's going to happen, you know, and so, and that 1,000 people that you don't know what's going to happen, that could be happening. That could actually be happening with any of us at any time. And so we have to realize how lucky we are that we live in a world where, you know, usually that's not what is happening. And so in the fact that it's happening now to our neighbors, our loved ones, like, you know, Karen, you've been to my house many times. I love you. And so it's a scary thing that this is what's going on in our world. And so we have to be one. And here's why we got to be one, guys. We got to be one. I was talking to God one time, and I talked to God a lot. Really, I talked to God a whole lot. And I was talking to God, and I'm like, God, explain to me oneness. What is oneness really? And he says, well, it's the only way the light beings have survived through eons. I'm like, oh. He's like, because we're all one. And that's because if one's in trouble, the other one shows up. If one's in trouble, the other bazillion of them show up. You know, if I'm one with, you know, and if I'm one with you, I'm one with
I
you.
feel like that's amplified. Yeah, it's very amplified now because even when I go to that 11th heaven and I go up there and I hug people up there,
Yeah.
it feels like we're all merged as one. It doesn't feel like separate people. It feels like everyone is interconnected. It's very,
Well, it's
very powerful right now.
It's very powerful. I'm so glad that you're feeling that, because that's exactly what it is. It's like the most powerful feeling, and it's the easiest thing to get to. And so a lot of the things that I've been able to see, you know, I couldn't always get everybody else to see it easy, but this is so easy. This is easy to do, guys. You guys can flat do it. I'm telling you. And so, but my love to you, Karen.
Thank you.
I'm looking at you. I'm asking for a spiritual gift from God, and I see a purple crown going on your head. And this is a crown of protection. Purple energy protects people. How warm did you get right then?
Very warm.
Feel that?
Very warm.
Your
Yes.
heart's like really glowing. I get high, and see when I asked God to give you that gift, I actually got really high from that gift too. And so any of you guys that are watching right now and you want a gift of protection, I want you to ask for the purple crown, and you just say angels. You know, and you can do it one more time, Karen. Just say angels, angels, God,
Angels.
God,
God.
give me a purple crown. Give me a purple crown. And so when you get this purple crown, this particular gift will protect you and yours. It'll protect you. And so, and sometimes these days, that's what we need. So I love you, darling. Stay safe. Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so
All right.
much.
Yeah. Call me if you need me.
Thank
All right.
you.
All right. Cool. Who else we got? What we got going?
Well, we're gonna
Oh,
go.
that one. You know, I must have got healed from that one because it made me tear up. I got really teary. Wow. That's something. There we go. See, anytime you guys tear up, that means somebody got healed. And so I think, Karen, that gift actually healed a lot of people, because a lot of people are a little afraid. The world's crazy. Jobs are here. Jobs are there. Things are going on. So and people are afraid. And so when you get that gift of protection, things work out, and you're not afraid anymore. And you know somebody's going to help you, or you're going to help somebody. And it's all the same. It doesn't matter whether somebody helps you or you help them. It'll just all work, you know. And sometimes we just have to realize that's who we are, and it's all the same. It's all the same. And so anyway, love like there's no tomorrow. That's what I hear. Anyway, thank you guys. And so who do we got?
Well,
We're
Gary,
gonna do Peter Lopez.
Peter
Oh, good.
Yeah.
All right. Peter, are you there?
I'm here.
Hey,
All right,
Peter.
you got a-
Hey.
a question
Hey.
about your daughter.
Hey, I talked to you last week. There's your mom. I love your
Yep.
mom. I
She's
mean,
right here.
yeah, I mean, I like you, Peter, but I love your mom. No, objection. It's like, hey,
Thank
Mom.
you, Gary.
you
Thank you.
know, Yes, I love you. I love you. I got to eat your black beans, right? Right?
No, I always make it. That's the favorite for all my family. My rice and my beans. I cook a lot
Oh,
of stuff, but they are the favorite.
well, when I come to your house, you're going to do that for me? You're going to cook me some
Yes,
black beans and rice? All right, I'll come.
pinto beans, whatever.
Okay, I'll show up. You think I'm
Okay,
kidding? You think I'm kidding? I'm not kidding. You know?
you're welcome. You are
Yeah.
welcome.
But the problem is when I show up with about 1 million other people and they all pile in. So you got to cook a lot of beans. All right.
How many? How many people?
You never know. It's
Okay.
a bunch of us. Yeah.
Okay.
We're a big family. Anyway, so
Yes.
Peter, what's your question? What's your
So
question?
here's the question I had, Gary. I met you back in about 2006. You helped my oldest daughter, Melissa, cross over.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And the question I had was, before she passed, my third oldest, Amanda, I know she's gifted, but she's turned off her gifts. And part of it, the reason why she turned off her gifts is because they were asked what was going to happen to Melissa. What would you do if Melissa was gone? And so it kind of, scared her or shaken her, or if you could clear her of any traumas that she may have. That's Amanda.
Okay. Yeah, glad to do it. And so when I look at her in my vision, here's what I see. Okay. And so you can probably feel or see this yourself. She has, it looks almost like black garden hoses going through her. Okay.
Okay.
And this is running like conduits of dark energies through her.
Right.
And I'm chasing them back to a demon that is what I call the I can't do anything right demon.
Okay.
So she's feeling like she can't do anything right. And I'm getting rid of that demon. And when I did, I felt the back of your head get light. Your mom got really warm, different feeling in her face. And I felt your mom's sinuses open. She's like very empathic. You can feel that, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Yes.
And I just clearing all this off of your daughter. And so when you have this particular type of demon, it grabs you and just yanks you around all over the place. And I'm just clearing all these different things away. Many times it'll look like a dragon, like that illustration, and have multiple heads. And I just cleared it away. And so there we go. Now I felt your sinuses open. You got very light. I see you starting to shine a little bit. And so you got heat in your body. And what I feel is that she's going to find her way through some sort of a new work scenario.
Okay.
So she's got something going on where she's going to be excited about working, And
she's wanting to be a nurse.
Oh, okay. Well,
Good.
this is going to.
And the other piece of the puzzle too is when she was born, it was pretty hard for her because she had the cord was in the knot and around her neck. So like I said, if you could clear any traumas from her completely, that would be greatly appreciated.
She looks good right now. I see her glowing. I see beautiful beams of light, sunshine. That's what I see.
So will she be able to open up to her spirituality because she kind of shut that off because of?
I think it'll find her. I think it'll find her.
Okay.
And when I look behind her specifically, I see the angel Gabriel, and I don't always see the angel Gabriel. I see Michael an awful lot, and sometimes I'll see Gabriel. Gabriel has blonde hair, and he looks like a really big wrestler or male stripper. so she's got a male stripper for an angel. Look at that. Anyway, but I see the angel Gabriel very much around her, and I also see the I am around her. And the I am consciousness, of course, is the most amazing enlightened being in all of the universes, and so because he's one, the I am is like all the enlightened beings in the universes all together, all in one. And so if she says the words I am, this will be very powerful for her. And she different mantras. I am great. I am amazing. I am happy. I am one. I am love. Whatever her I am is. I think that I'm a good mom. Whatever it is, right? She wants to say these things, and that'll help her. Just saying the words I am. And you guys that are listening, you guys that this will work for you too. And try it right now. Everybody say I am at one time. I am.
I am.
I am. I am.
I am who I am. I am who I am.
I got hot when she said that. You are who you are. Cook me some beans and rice. Anyway, love you guys. Talk to you soon.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey,
Thank you. That was good.
I love you. You guys are fun.
We've got Pamela Marks.
Okay.
Marks.
All right. Great. Oh, I am grateful. I am kind. I am happy. The Mind Shaker dice, these are, last week, Niels, there's like tons of people that bought these. I don't know if you guys got any of these left, because I know there's like everybody was buying them last week, but these are the coolest gifts. And so, and this is an amazing thing that Niels, that Anissa came up with, Niels's wife, and it really reinforces and enforces you guys to be who you are. And it's a great little game that you play where you roll these dice. If you didn't get any of these last week, you can simply get them at where? Where do you get them, Niels? Tell me where to get them. Besides GarySpivey.com, but where do you get them? You guys get them. Where do people look at these?
Uh-oh, did we lose Niels?
Niels, where you at? You're there. I see you. Oh, you're on mute. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's Anissa. Nisa, put your beer down. Anyway, we are home.
Here,
right?
water.
Oh, water.
Since I'm the co-host of Draw Out Go, I have to be here too. Tell him.
Oh, yes. Yeah, so you guys are running around Idaho in a camper trailer, driving a Winnebago thing, right?
Yes.
And so, oh, good. Who's that with you? Who's Draco's buddy?
That's Donovan.
Oh, neat. Don, how are you? Good to talk to you.
Godson Donovan.
Oh, nice to talk to you. You having fun?
Yes.
Oh, good. Well, have some fun for me, okay? I love that. I love it. And so how do you get Mind Shakers? Let me talk about Mind Shakers for a minute. How do we get them?
Just go to GarySpivey.com, scroll to the bottom of the page, and they're there. Or you can go to dra.co, and they're for sale there too.
That's Draco, right? Draco.
Yeah.
Draw.co.
Yep.
All right. That's good. So you guys, tell me the most fun thing you've done on your trip. How many of you guys have ever just got in one of these camper things and drove? How many of you guys wanted to do that, right? I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to just get in one of these camper things and drive around. And the closest thing I come to that was I had a rock star friend, and I got shanghaied and took off on his tour bus. And that was amazing. Oh my God, this was just the best thing in the world. And so, but I think it's just great to do that. And so you guys should get a camper, and take off. I don't know if I'd go to Idaho. I don't know. Is Idaho, you got stuff really going on in Idaho, Nilsy? Or were you?
No, we're on our way to Yellowstone. So we're just stopping.
Oh, Yellowstone. Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Well, we got to keep up with you. Keep up with you.
I stayed at on tribal land last night at an Indian Peaks RV park, which was amazing.
I see spirits around you there. Did they come and hang out?
Yeah. Yep.
Feel them?
5 of them were hanging around all night long.
See, Niels can see, as all the people around me guys can see spiritually as good or better than I can. And so, that's just, it rubs off. It totally does rub off. And so, but you can see, so that's neat. So what did you, one of them gave you a gift. What did they hand? They gave Anissa a gift.
Yeah, it was a feather, like the size of a canoe. It was huge.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And I asked, what is it for? And they said, light. Light.
Yep.
Big light. I heard big light.
Yeah.
The cool things about Native Americans, they don't talk a lot. They just simply tell it like, they're kind of simple with it, big light. And so you have big light. And so you want to share that gift with everybody?
Yeah.
The cool thing about being one with people is you can actually share your gifts. And so every time I get a new spiritual gift, I try to give it to everybody I can. I try to just spread it, give that gift away, because it don't leave you, it gets stronger. And so that's what gifts are for. Spiritual gifts are to be shared. That's what oneness is. And like I said earlier, when I was talking about when I had, in a conversation with God, he said, the only way the light beings have survived through the eons is oneness. And that's because we share our gifts. And so Nilsy, share this gift. Let me get back to seeing you. There we are. Okay, there we are.
All right, here you go. Ready?
All right. And so now I feel this, and it's a big giant. Oh wow! I see feathers flying down. It looks like giant feathers flying down in a big circle, in a big spiral. Wow. Okay, now here's what I'm feeling when I got that gift. I feel full of light, and I feel happy. I immediately see tomorrow, and I see me sitting beside of a pond and a little lake.
That's
And
where we are.
Okay, all right. And so I'm gonna fly out there and be with you. And, and so, but I see and I feel this light coming in, and I feel spiritual gifts. Um, I see, I smell food cooking.
Yep, we're
And
cooking.
you're cooking now, and so I'm tapping into where you are,
Yeah.
right? And so I'm
Yep.
tapping into all the gifts of whatever's going on there.
Yeah.
You know? And I see you around your friends. You got buddies with you too, right? And so you
Hey,
got
hi, guys.
buddies?
Hey, Gary.
Hey guys, how are you? Oh, you're cooking it up. Hey, there we are.
Thank you, Gary. If it wasn't for you, I never would have found my wedding ring. Thank you so much.
Oh, hey, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm good at finding things. And so that's, wow, look at you. I want to go on a little trip with one of these motorhome things.
Or
That
bus.
is-
We'll go up to Peter's house in San Francisco.
all right, there we go. And his mom's going to cook us some black beans and rice. I love it.
Yep.
All right. Okay. Perfect. Well, anyway, I love you guys. And so thank you for sharing your gifts. I can feel this energy. It's
Thank you.
amazing.
Thank
All
you.
right. Good. Mind shakers. All you got to do is just your beautiful little I am gift. It's simple. You can play them with your kids. It reinforces who they are, which is the most important thing these days. And you can get mind shakers at GarySpivey.com or either at Draco. You have to say it again. Draco.
Dra.co. DRA.co.
Okay, got it. All right, perfect. Anyway, who we got?
And name is based on me, Draco.
That's it. Because you're special. It's because you're special, Draco. You're special. Draco could see God. What was God? Draco used to call God Dodd, right?
Dodd. Yep.
Yeah, I used
Dodd.
to.
Used to. Yeah. It's I remember that. He goes, me and Dodd, and he would come up with brilliant stuff. I remember I could be having a bad day, and I would talk to Niels, and I would say, don't give me my schedule, Niels. Just let me speak to Draco. Remember?
Yep.
Yeah. And then I would get totally high, clear all the darkness away. I'd be like, okay, ready to go. So thank you, Draco, for that. Can you imagine what's so cool? You guys, you all got kids, and if you can figure out the gifts that your kids have, and you'll probably never figure it out really, but if you just acknowledge that they had them and be really, really embracing of who they are. And many times in their babble, it's brilliant. It's just brilliant. You're going to learn so many things from just these kids will tell you all kinds of stuff. I always ask kids, what do your angels say? And they'll start talking, and the parents will be like, I didn't know they could see their angels. And you ever see God? Oh yeah, da da da. And they'll start talking about God, And so it's very, very fluent like that. Anyway, Jody Vanucci, what up, girl? How are you? Hey, good to see you guys. Anyway, who are we talking to?
Pamela Marks. Pamela,
you need to unmute yourself.
There we go. Hey, Pamela. You there?
You. I just want to say thank you very much. I talked to you several times. You are truly amazing on B1039 tapping Psychic Tuesdays.
Yeah, it's called Tapping In. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's
Big
great.
Mama. Yeah.
Yes, Big Mom and the Wild Bunch.
Yeah. So what's your question, honey?
I do have a couple of questions, and we're planning. We'd like to purchase a new home next year. Do you see us purchasing a home, a brand new home, and like around the amount we would be able to get?
Well, here's what I see, okay? I'm seeing you buying two. I see you getting two houses. I know that makes no sense to you now. But I see you getting two. And so what does that mean? Do you know?
No.
I think your house will have two houses, or your property will have two houses on it. And so I think it's a house and a guest house, or a house and a rental. And so I have no idea the amount, but I just see you're going to be able to get it, and it looks fantastic.
Okay.
And it's a little bit ahead of time. That's what I see. Okay.
Do you see me working in my job for a long time? Because I really love what I do.
I hear it's totally your choice. They'll keep you. You're good. Not a
Okay.
problem. Okay.
Okay. Oh, can I have one more question?
Okay. All right. All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. I've been I've been playing the Fantasy 5. Do you see me winning like any sort of maybe significant amount?
Do you see winning? You want to?
Yes, I'd love to. It would help us out because my husband had a stroke, so it would really help out.
So sorry. If you,
Thank you.
you know, here's what I see. Your phone's going crazy. So I want you to just simply ask God for a pot of gold.
Okay.
Say it now. Say, God, give me a pot of gold, please.
God, give me a pot of gold, please.
There it goes. Right into your head and into your heart. There you go. You
Thank
got warm? You got warm?
Yeah.
Okay. I see you doing some really good stuff. I see some good stuff coming to you. That'll be within about 3 months. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You
Good luck.
truly are a blessing.
You're a blessing. See you soon. Yeah, your phone's crazy, but you're a blessing. Good luck. Right. Good luck.
Thank you, Pamela. Okay, we have Maria Augustino Campbell.
All right.
Maria.
All right.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello.
we got Maria.
Yes. Hey, Maria. How are you?
Hey, Gary. How are you doing?
I'm doing really good. You're sexy. Look at that. We're looking at your. We're looking at
in that picture.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're looking good. So what's your question, honey? What's your question?
So my question is, I spoke to you a few weeks ago, but I'm actually studying for the bar right now, and
Good.
I feel like I'm going crazy. Like I feel like I'm kind of stuck, and I'm just wondering if you can help me because at this point I feel really lost.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. See, when you feel that way, see, again, you've fallen down below the line of demarcation. In other words, like down below this line, you're going to get beat to death. Up above it, everything's great. Okay. And so when I look at you, you're just getting beat up. You're in Minneapolis, right?
Yes.
Okay. See, a lot of times people there are tapping into the fear of what's happening in the city.
Okay.
And so that's kind of sucked you in. And so
Okay.
I'm gonna clear this off of you. And also you're having fear of failure.
Yes,
so,
I am.
And so I want you to turn loose of that fear. And when I said that, I was able to close up some little black holes you had in your belly. And now then you notice your tummy's feeling a little warmer. See?
Yes,
And
yes,
so,
yes.
And so in there, I just got rid of all that yuck, and I want you to just let that go, push it away. And now then, I want you to say, I am the person that's going to pass the bar.
The person that's going to pass the bar.
Say it one more time. I am the person that's going to pass the bar.
The person that's going to pass the bar.
Say it one more time and mean it.
I am the person that is going to pass the bar.
Say it cocky. I am the person that's going to pass the bar.
Cocky? Oh my gosh. Okay. I am the person that's going to pass the bar.
Say bar like not with no fear. I am the person that's going to pass the bar.
I am the person that's going to pass the bar.
You did it. Okay, there you go. Feel your hand. Your hands got warm. Feel it?
Yes, I'm like shaking.
Yeah. Okay, that's all you got to do. Get above that line of demarcation. Tell yourself you're going to pass the bar and go pass it. It's really simple.
Okay.
You're smart. You're about twice as smart as what it takes to pass it. So I mean, it's not hard to.
Okay.
You're gonna, honey, you're gonna nail it. How hot did you get? You got really, really warm. See?
I'm very hot.
Okay, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Good luck.
Thank you, Maria.
I like you. I love her. She's great, right? Some people have this vibe. You get kind of high. You can feel it. Oh, here we go. Check it out, guys. My meditation 797979. Step 1, step 2, Gary, Gary. Step 3, send, and I'll send you back my meditations every week. I've got one that's going right now. That's this amazing meditation that will give you the heaven orb. The heaven orb is this ball of light right there. You see, not my hair, the other thing. And so where are we? Oh, there we go, up there. Okay. And so this heaven orb is a very special ball of light that I saw in every heaven I went to throughout the cosmos. And so now then, you can actually get one of these in your house. Okay. All you got to do is ask for this particular gift, or go to 797979, do the meditation, and this will work out for you. It'll just come to you. And so, but you can ask for the heaven orb. And so, but this particular gift will create the vibration of heaven in your house, in your home, in your world. And so spiritual gifts look different. I had a hard time describing this one. So then I figured out this particular thing. And so Lance, who works with me, was actually looking at one of the science shows. And this is what a sun looks like. Many times suns have twins. And so, and this is a picture of what that looks like. And so, but this is a never ending flame of light. And this brings the vibration. It's a heaven energy. So there we go. Imagine that. And the meditation to learn how to bring this into your world is at 797979, Gary, send. There you go. Anyway, good. Who we got?
Gary, we have
Jovi Beckman. She's feeling lost.
All right, Jovi, you have to unmute yourself. There we go.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's okay. Jovi, right?
Yes.
Hey, girl, how are you? What's your question? You're sweet.
Well,
I like you.
I've seen you a few times in Vegas, and I spoke to you a few times over the phone.
Oh, okay, great.
And every time you take me out of a hole that I feel.
Oh, okay. All right.
And that's how I feel today. I feel lost. I feel that everything that I'm doing is wrong. There's a lot of people attacking me where I had to get attorneys and everything.
Your cat's about to attack you. I see a big cat behind your head.
He's my protector. He's usually right next to me
Oh, good.
when
Yeah.
I'm sad or just
Oh,
worried.
animals know, don't they? Don't animals know? I got a little dog named Taco, and he like runs around, and he's always like with me, hanging out, you know. And so, yeah, so I can peel you out of what you got going. That's what you want me to do, right? You want me to peel you out? Okay. Well, you got a little, you know, when I look, you've got like a husk of darkness on your body, and so I'm using a spiritual gift of a sword, and I'm slicing it off you right down through the center, and I'm pulling this husk off of you right now. And so when I did that, you feel lighter all over. Feel that feeling?
Yes, it brought chills.
Okay. And so now then I'm pulling I want you to ask for the spiritual gift of a dagger. Ask for a spiritual gift of a dagger. Say, give me a spiritual gift of a dagger to cut the ropes off of me.
Give me this spiritual of a dagger, if I can pronounce it correct.
You're fine. Don't worry about it. There's no right or wrong. It's all right. It's just us. And so, to cut. There we go. And to cut the dark ropes off of me. Okay, now take this. There we go. Okay.
Cut this rope out of me. Yes.
Okay, there we go. Now cut around you and imagine cutting dark ropes off your body. Okay. There we go. Okay, just take your hand and go around and just cut these dark ropes off. There we go. Now you notice you can breathe. All of a sudden you feel that. See your breath changed. And so, see, I'm an empath, so I'll feel everything that happens in your body and mind. So I know what's going on with you because I can feel you. And see, all of a sudden you can breathe. And now then I see spiritual gifts raining down on you. And I see a spiritual gift of a heart coming down. Allow this spiritual gift of a heart to come down and land in your chest. Raise your hand up, grab the heart. Okay, put it in your chest. Somebody broke your heart. Who broke your heart?
My kid's dad. I have two people that broke my heart, but I think since I met you the first time in 2011, when you asked Spirit to heal my heart and to ask for a new soul.
Well, did I? Okay, well, quit breaking it, would you? Quit breaking it. Yeah, I'm always fixing it. You got to quit breaking it. Don't let anybody break it. Okay, there we go. Now you feel different in your chest. See how warm you feel in your chest now? Feel
Yeah.
that?
Yes, it wants to make me cry. And
Okay, well, cry is healing. It's okay. You can cry. We're just friends. We're just all
yeah.
buddies here. And so I just feel you healing up. I see all this. I see all this darkness. It looks like black tar coming out of your heart. And so, and I'm getting that off your body. I see you floating up. I see you getting bright. I see you getting a purple crown. I see you getting a gold diamond crown. I see you getting angel wings. Your back got real warm right then. Feel that? Yeah,
Yes.
feel that? And so
Yes.
you're really an angel inside there. And that's the reason you're getting beat to death here on earth. See, sometimes people have angel souls. And if you're an angel soul, you really get beat up on earth because you guys are sort of trudging through it here and you show up first. And so, but I just see now I got you all your wings cleared off. And I really do see angel wings. Look how your back feels. Warm back there, right? Okay.
Yes.
Well, this is a major spiritual gift. You're going to feel really, really good. All these are great. And so they all come flying down at once. And see, let me explain something to you guys with this new dimension, the 11th dimension showing up around the planet Earth. People are having these experiences. When you tap in and ask for your spiritual gift, it rains them on you. They just rain down on top of you. And so that's what you have happening right now. And so you feel really, really good. And so where's your mother?
She's in California right now.
Okay. And so can you just say, I love my mother?
I love my mother.
Okay. How'd you feel?
I feel good.
Okay. Yeah. She loves you. She loves you back. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she worries because I'm over here in Indiana.
Yeah. But I see you that she prays really hard. See, every now and then you'll have somebody around you that can pray. And so
Right.
I see your mom praying. I see Mother Mary around your mama. And I see her praying really hard. Right. And so when
Yeah.
you tap into your mom, look how warm your chest got now. Right.
Yeah. Yes.
See? Yeah, you got a good mama. And so, and I feel that. And so, yeah. So that's now you feel high. Feel that feeling?
Yes.
Different,
Very hot.
different,
Yeah.
very hot. Okay. I got rid of all the darkness and you just go have fun tomorrow. Do something fun.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you like to eat or do you like to drink? What do you like to do?
I like to cook for my boys in the morning at
Okay.
lunch.
Do you drink wine?
Sometimes, not a lot. Not
Okay. Just a little bit.
Yeah, every blue moon you'll see me drinking a
Okay.
little
I
bit.
think, honey, I think you need a glass of wine. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Then
what
I'll-
I say.
Yes.
All
I'll
right.
do
All right.
then. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Good luck. Good luck. Sometimes I tell people, don't drink ever. And I'm telling you, go drink. Anyway, talk to you later. Love you. Okay. Bye.
Awesome. That is so awesome. Thank
She's
you.
a sweet.
Jen.
I got a high from her. I feel really good. It feels good. Who we got? Who we got now, Michelle?
Edwina Gilbert.
Edwina.
Edwina Gilbert.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good.
There you go, Gary. Edwina, are you there?
Oh my God. Hi, everybody. Oh my God.
Hey, girl. How are you? Good to see you. What's your question? What's your question?
It's so much going on. I don't even know where to start. But and my husband, like these health issues that's going on, like we just feel like we can't get away from them. Me with the back problems, him with they can't tell us what's going on. It's just anything. Like we don't know. They keep telling us one thing, another. He's here also.
Who is they? Who is they?
He's going back and forth to the hospital now, and they say, well, we see something on your bone, and well, we don't see it, and we just don't know what is going on at all. And can we get through this? Help us, please.
Mm-hmm. Well, here's okay. Where on this bone? Where does it hurt?
So it's inside my chest plate and the tail in my bone. Okay, I don't know if you can hear him, but it's
That's okay. Yeah. Tell me. It's okay. You can tell me. That's all right.
He says like on my chest plate, on
Yeah.
my spine, right over the tailbone of my buttocks.
Okay. All right. That sounds good. Well, just let me just heal you up here. Okay. Let me look at you. I'm going to clear a bunch of little dark energies you got, and then you're going to feel better. Okay. And so you cracked your sternum at some point. Do you know that? I don't know if you know there was like you know, I see an old injury here. In other words, you must have got hit with really hard in the chest or something. And so, because I see a little crack in your sternum. And so that, you know, there's a little cartilage right in here that holds the ribs together, you know, the ribs go together. And so I see a little crack there. But anyway, I'm clearing this off, and I'm clearing away a bunch of dark energies that are beating you up. Your sleep is terrible, right?
Yes.
Yeah, right? You don't get no sleep. You know, you got to get some rest or you're going to just feel all beat up. And so I'm clearing all these energies. There's a certain demon that actually keeps people awake at night. I got rid of that. And so now you're going to feel a whole lot better. She's shaking her head and going, yes. And so, and you are too. There we go. Now just peel that off. Now feel how your back got warm.
Yeah.
You feel, yeah, it's crazy warm feeling, right? See? And now it got hot. Feel that? Crazy, huh? And so now then, and there. Okay. Did you feel that now the pain went away?
Yes.
Good. Okay. There. And now you can feel your toes for a change. You had a problem with your sciatic nerve going down your leg. And so now you feel, yeah, right? And so, but now you feel your toes, different feeling. Been a while since you felt, yeah, been a while since you feel your toes. Yeah. And if you know, yeah, and feel your hips are hot. Feel your hips are hot inside. Feel that?
Yes. And I'm having problems in my hips too.
Yeah. Well, there we go. Well, you had a bunch of dark energies and I pulled them all away. And there we go. And so, and you're a precious soul. I mean, you really do a lot of good stuff for people for no reason. You know, you've always been helpful, even since you was a little boy. You know, you would always just kind of help out, you know. There's an old lady on the other side. I don't know if that's your grandma, you know, or not. Who's the old lady? She's maybe it could be a great grandmother, but I see an old lady. Who is that?
Well, my mom passed too, and you know, I don't have a grandma or my mother's living at this moment.
Okay, yeah, this is they're over in heaven. Were you around your grandma when you were little?
I was more, well, you know, actually, I'm not sure. I've been around my mom. She passed away when I was like 4 going on 5.
Oh, yeah, it's your mom. Okay, because I thought it was a grandma, but it's actually your mother.
Okay.
Your mother died early. Oh, your grandmother passed when you were 4 or 5.
Yeah, my mom, she died like 2 weeks before I was going on 5.
Oh, okay. That's who I got. I thought it was your grandmother. It's your mother. Okay. She told me to tell you she would have never left you for anything in the world. And she said she was always with you and she held your hand and you had little dreams of her sometimes. And you could always, right? And you could always make sense.
Yes.
Yeah. And so you'll notice sometimes you can smell her perfume. And I don't know if you're aware of that, but that's how you kind of know she's there. But she's right around you in spirit. And now your feet got really warm. Feel that?
My whole body got warm.
Okay, that's because your mom threw you down a special ball of light from this new heaven, from this 9th dimension heaven that's just showed up around the planet. Your mom gave you this beautiful ball of light. And she just says she loves you. And she tells me to tell you you'll always be her baby.
Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Anyway, take care, buddy. I love you guys. You guys take care. Call me back. Check me back. I'll be here. All right. All right.
All right.
Thank you, guys. You're the best. There we go. Wow. Wow. You know, it's kind of cool. You can kind of feel when people really get healed, you know. A lot of times people get healed when they have that kind of spirit where they want to. All you got to do is want it. All you got to do is want it these days. You want to get fixed, you can get fixed. You want to get healed, you can get healed. You want to be okay, you can be okay. Just do it. Just do it. And so that was nice. That was really good. It made me feel good. I felt that energy. Anyway, who we got?
Ready?
Catherine Den.
All right, let me pull her up, Gary. Hold on 1 second.
Catherine, there she is.
Catherine Den?
Yeah.
Unmute here. There we go.
There you go, Catherine.
Hi, Catherine.
Hi, thank you for choosing me. Hi, Gary.
Hi, how are you? Good to see you.
I've seen you in Prior Lake or in
yes, I remember.
Minneapolis area.
Yeah, I remember. I get to see you guys on here. I love it because I do so many, private readings with people all the time, and it's so cool because it's like seeing old friends, and so I'm really happy to talk to you. So, what's your question?
Well, I've got this cough that I've had for a couple of years, and I've taken just about everything. I've been to Mayo Clinic. No one can seem to diagnose it, and I went to an allergist last week. He didn't want to do allergy things on me, and he said something about it could be the secret acid reflux.
Okay.
And
let me read you, and I'll see it. I'll figure it out. Okay. When I'm scanning you from head to toe, you have a little dark energy in the top of your brain. I'm just getting rid of it. Sometimes that's a little, feel how your brain got hot inside. It's kind of a strange feeling. Feel that, right?
Yeah.
And so you got warm. And so that's me just getting rid of the darkness inside of your brain. And that's a little bit of depression, even though you're not depressed. Sometimes you're gathering dark energies because you're an empath, and you'll empath these from other people, and it will just gather up and create depression. And so, and I'm getting that off of you. The top of your neck, your vertebrae, you have one problem at the very top of your neck. And I don't know if it hurts ever, but it looks like it would. And so I'm just clearing that off. There we go. And when I go down and I see the cough thing, it actually is a fungal infection. Okay. And that particular thing that's making you cough is coming from your sinuses in the back of your head. And you have the sinus cavity in the back of your head. Not unusual for people to have a little bit of a fungal infection. And that fungal infection is creating a drip and creating the cough. And that's what it is. And so even if you took antibiotics, it would probably make it go away a little bit, and then it'll come back. Is that what happened? Is it happen like that? Yeah.
It's constant.
Yeah. But see, that coming and going when you take antibiotics, it'll get rid of it for a minute, and then it comes right back because it's actually a fungal thing. It's not a bacteria. It's a fungal. And so you can go get an antifungal, do the thing where they wash your sinuses out and stuff, and you'll get better. It's easy. That's what I see. And you have when I go on down, you have I don't know about that. I don't think it's the reflux thing. I don't think that's it. And so lower back a little, a little bit on one side. I'm just pulling a darkness off of one side there. See how your hip got light all of a sudden? It's kind of a little different feeling. And you're pretty healthy.
I try to be healthy.
Yeah, I don't see much wrong with you. I think most people would be happy if they were as healthy as you.
It's been tough in Minneapolis. So I think that would lead to the sadness.
I think so. So you got to float up, go high, go high, go high. Let me show you what it feels like. Okay, now I'm taking your spirit and I'm clearing the energy around you, and I see you floating way up in the sky. Imagine this. You're going to this big castle door in the sky, and I see you walking in. I see God dipping you in this pool of light water, and it's all bright and golden. And then he simply wrapped you up and gave you a crown. And so now then your sinus is open, your feet are hot, you feel warm all over, you're starting to sweat a little bit. I can see it. I see you go shiny. And so now I see that spirit coming back down. You want to say, thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God.
Thank you, God.
Say it.
Thank you, God.
Okay. And now then I see you coming back down, landing in your body. And now then look how you feel now. Look at her eyes, guys. You guys see that? Look at her eyeballs. Her eyes went really bright. Yay. There we are. And you feel happy, right?
I feel so much better.
Good. So do I. So do I.
May I ask one little thing about another throat thing with my 18-month-old grandson? Doesn't want to suck. He doesn't want to eat. So he's being fed through a G tube. And we don't know if it's behavioral or if there's actually something in his throat that's stopping him from being able to swallow. Do you have any sense of what's going on with him?
It's kind of it hurts. It hurts when he sucks. It hurts his ears.
Hurts his
bizarrely. It's bizarrely, yeah. And so does his ear ever go real red?
I'm not sure. I'll ask.
Okay, because he has a very strange thing going on with the tubes with his ears, his inner ear. And so if he sucks, it's almost like a headache. So he's feeling pain when he does this. is what I see. It's kind of, I've never read this before. So I wish I could be more help, but that's what I see. So maybe you could give those hints to the doctors and maybe they'll figure it out. You have to tell them you dreamed it. You know, my psychic told me that there was a problem with his eustachian tubes, and but anyway, there's a problem with his inner ear, and it hurts when he sucks.
Okay.
So we don't. That's what it is.
All right. I can hardly wait till you come back to Minneapolis.
Yeah, I look forward to it. I usually travel around everywhere, and I've been home for a minute. Anyway, but at least I talked to you here on Zoom. So
yeah, thank you so much.
Hey, thank you. Love to talk to you.
Thank you so much, Catherine.
All righty.
Yay, thank you, Gary. That's amazing.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. So who are we talking to? So who else we got?
Okay. Go ahead, honey. Get you.
No, Yvette's not there.
Yvette's
so
not
we're
there?
trying to find somebody that's actually there now.
Okay.
We have Lisa.
You guys look intelligent. Did I tell you that, Dean? You and
What?
Michelle look. You and Michelle look intelligent.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Looks can be defeated.
That's why, yeah.
Thank you.
Don't believe what Gary says. Whatever you do, don't believe it.
It's up front. No.
Yeah. You look smart. Yeah, that's good.
It's not true though. But we have Lisa Diaz.
Who we got?
Lisa Diaz.
Lisa Diaz.
Hi.
All right. Hey, let's talk to Lisa. Hey, Lisa. Hi. There we go.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Hey, there we go. Hey, what's your question, girl?
No, I've been seeing a lot of angel numbers lately, like 555, 444, 1111. So I was just wondering what all that means. Is there like some great stuff coming?
Well, it can mean different things. With 1111, I think everybody's so used to seeing 1111 or 911 or 111 or whatever. And I know I do. I can never look at my phone ever, and I'll peek down and I'll see those numbers, and that just means it's time to be one, and 911 means it's time to be one right now. That means you got somebody in your face you need to be one with, and so they can, it just really a reminder. And when you see the 555, usually in my mind it means there's 5 people you need to be one with. And so, and you'll think and you'll go, what does that mean? Tell me what you think that means to you.
I honestly, I don't know. I don't.
And maybe think about it. I mean, but it's different things, different times. And so, but that's usually what that means. Okay. And so, but there you go. That's good. I do see a big angel around you. I see the angel Michael. And I see him, and I see, God, you're getting a lot of spiritual gifts. I see God actually touching the top of your head.
I got hot right there.
Yeah, and you started to shine. You got sweaty. All of a sudden, everybody starts shining when they get spiritual gifts. It's really cool. And so, but he touched your head, and he turned your head around. He basically took your head and he kind of turned it around because you were slightly backwards in your body. And so sometimes your spirit will be backwards in your body. And when your spirit is backwards in your body, you guys, when you're out there and you basically feel like you're putting out forest fires with your face, right? When you have those days, that's because you're backwards in your body. And you got to turn around and get your soul and your spirit face on. And then you'll find that things will go with the flow. But you were backwards in your body. And I saw God's hand come down and start to twist you around and turn you straight.
Oh,
Yeah. And if you notice now, feel how your eyes are warm?
Yes.
Okay, that's because your spirit of your eyes are in your eyeballs. You see?
Yeah.
It's a weird feeling. If you guys notice, look at the brightness in her eyes. She has a twinkle in there now, see? And she didn't have that a minute ago. And so if you guys feel like you're really, really, really getting beat up and everybody's opposing you, if you feel like everybody's opposing you, you simply want to ask God to turn your spirit around, let God's hand come down. There we go, just like that. And you can imagine this, imagine God's hand coming down and turning your spirit around in your body. And when you do that, you're going to be like, oh, wow, I feel so much better. And if you guys do that now, it feels really, really good. I saw somebody's hand come down. That was cool. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now it feels so much better. I like that feeling. I can feel you guys doing that. Anyway, perfect. Take care. You be good. Okay.
Thank you, Lisa.
Hey, who we got? Who we got?
Good. Tammy Morin. Tammy Morin. Something about a spirit.
Are you there,
Hey, Tam.
Tammy.
She has to unmute herself.
Hey, Judy. How are you? I see all my buddies.
Okay.
I see all my Minneapolis buddies.
Hi, Gary. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
There you are,
Hi,
Hey,
Tammy.
Melanie. Hey, Melanie. What's up? Hey, girl. Hi. Yeah,
Hi.
what we
I was talking to my son today and asking him some questions in regards to some events because he's kind of spiritually gifted. And he was all of a sudden looking downstairs away from me. And he goes, "I'm sorry, Mom. I was looking at the spirit that was coming out of the bathroom with long hair." And I'm like, "Well, do you know who the spirit was?"
Did
He's
he
like,
say?
"No, Mom."
Did he say Jesus?
No, he didn't. He didn't know who it was. He was confused. Usually he knows.
It was actually Jesus.
He's seen God before.
Yeah. Well, no, it was actually Christ. I see. It was Christ. Yeah. And so sometimes, Christ looks like Christ. It looks like kind of like the pictures, and so, but I see a Christ angel. And so with having a Christ angel, that means it's one of Christ's higher selves. That's Christ's energy. This means that he will have a special gift of healing. I hear his words are healing and his touch is healing. And so when you got the special energy of Christ, he can, it's many times a healing touch or hands-on healing. And so, but that's what that was. And so he has an energy of Christ. See, all the angels, Christ energy, God, the angel Michael, I see all over the place these days. And we're used to, I would see him around, but I don't see him like I see him now. And so we got all these angels among us. And so we got all this stuff going on and all this activity. And it's so cool because our kids can see so much better than we can usually. I can see because I was sort of just born like, there's Michael. And so, but I see Michael an awful lot, but he actually has a Christ angel. And so that's his Christ angel. Christ angels are the easiest. Christ is the easiest one to hear spiritually. So he would be able to hear Christ give him messages. And when he hears this, his ear will get really red. And so his ear will go very, very fire red when he does this. And so you ever seen his ear go red before? You ever seen that? And so
Every once in a while, yes.
Oh, it does. Just goes red for no reason. Okay. When his ear goes red for no reason,
Yeah.
if he just simply will relax and settle in, he'll start to hear the message. Okay. And then when he starts to hear the message, instead of lunging at the message, relax even more, and he'll start to hear the message clearly. That's how you hear your angels. Okay. And so it works like that. Okay. Good luck. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Cool. Hey, what are we forgetting? What are we doing? Let's see. I've got a workshop coming up. Yep. And the workshop is coming up. You guys got to give me the dates. I'm an idiot.
Right, you have the Gary Spivey Master Spiritual Class, June 28th.
That sounds important.
It is, because you're very important. That's why. June 28th.
A must do. Don't miss.
It's on a Sunday. 28th,
yeah.
Eastern.
Yeah, and so with this, I'm going to be able to really think about it. I'm going to try to put together a really great program. I already got part of it put together of things that I think you need to know, and these are things I really think you need to know. I'm going to talk a lot about spiritual gifts that I think you need to get, and I'll work with you on getting these gifts. And so I try to simplify being spiritual. I don't try to make it complicated. There's a lot to it. There's many different gifts. They do many different things. But these days, as I can tell, heaven is trying to make things very simple and easy for us to get gifts in an easier way. That's what this big light is going on, this big golden glow around the planet Earth. And so hopefully, it makes it easier for all you guys. And so it's making it easier for me anyway. So I can see things easier. And when I talk to you guys, you tell me about all this stuff going on that you can see that you couldn't see a few months ago. And so things are becoming very different. And I'm trying to make all the new spiritual, make you understand the new spiritual gifts that you really have access to right at your fingertips. And I'm trying to explain to you and teach you how to do this and integrate this into your world. And see, they kind of, your worlds will mesh together, the spiritual world and the physical. And that's a really nice place to live, because it's much easier to create your heaven on earth when you do that. And so, and this is a very special era, a very special time we're living in. The times are tough, times are crazy for folks, but you can actually get above it. And so, and that's what I want to show you how to do. And so check it out. And what's the date again? Do you know when's the date?
It'll be June 28th, but the only way you can attend is if you're part of Gary's Enlightenment Club. So you have to go online to the website and join Gary Spivey's Enlightenment Library. And this is one of the benefits, is getting the monthly master spiritual class that Gary's going to be holding every month if you're a member.
Oh, there we go. Good. Yeah. And so I think, can you also buy a ticket? But really, basically, you can join the club for less money than buying a ticket. So it makes more sense to join the club, then you got access to everything, right? Does that make sense? Did I say that right?
Yes.
Ooh,
Yeah.
All right. Yes, you said it good enough, Gary. That's good.
Oh, good. Okay. That means I got patronized.
Yeah.
They patronized me, like, yeah, you did really good. You know, whatever. It wasn't what we talked about earlier, but it's okay. You know, Tenoch and Adriana, how you guys doing? We don't talk to you much. Tenoch, what's up? What are you doing over there? You're in Washington State.
Oh, doing great, Gary. Yeah, just enjoying the show and love the patronizing that Dean did. It was awesome.
Yeah, he blows smoke, right? Yeah, tell him he did well, you know.
Dean, you did really well, Dean. Oh, I mean, I'm not patronizing Dean.
Yeah, he taught you how to blow smoke. There we are. We're all doing so well.
Learn from the best.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm so lucky that I just want to say I love you guys and I appreciate you guys, and thank you to Nudge. Thank you, your beautiful wife Adriana. And so I don't know how you got her, but somehow, you know, the angels smiled on you that day. And so either they were drunk. Sometimes angels get drunk too, I think. I don't know, but anyway. But
it's the mind. That's what it was.
Oh, really? You manifested her. You stayed around me for so many years. You actually manifested a beautiful wife. So there we go. And she's talented. Oh, good. That's good. Anyway, thank you guys for helping me out. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for helping me do all the stuff we do and everywhere we do it. You know, thank you guys. We got a great staff. You know how you can tell if you got a great staff if you got the same staff for a lot of years. You know, I know, Dean, you've been around me for how many years? How long have we worked together?
All right, we've been working together since 1999, but I've been knowing you since 1992.
Wow, that's a long time.
I know.
Long enough. I mean, that's a long time. That's a long time.
I've been trying to break the spell for so long, I can't get out of it.
Yeah, there we go. And to note, how long have you been with me? You've been with me for a long time too.
I think I started off with you at around 2006. Yeah.
Wow.
As your personal assistant.
Right.
So I have stories, but that's
you do. Yeah, if you travel with me all over America and all over the world and all the stuff we do, and it's like, oh my God, you know, but it's very different. See, when you're out on the road and when you're an old road psychic like me, basically when you're finishing up one show, you're beginning another. So when you finish up in one city, basically the other city's beginning. And so we start, you know, the same routine. We're doing radio shows and TV shows and live appearances and whatever it is we're doing. And so it's kind of like a never-ending spiritual party. And so it's a lot of fun. So you got to do that for a few years, and then you decided.
I don't know if I'd call it a party, but it was definitely.
Oh, I was having fun. I was having fun anyway. And so, but then you decided to get married. I remember the first time, and you're from Southern California. You're from California. And so I remember the first time you went with me to Minneapolis in the winter time.
Oh yeah.
And so I remember your face. It was like something like 30 below zero. It was in a blizzard. You know, we're staying in this creepy castle that I used to love because I called it home. Remember that castle thing that we used to read people and hang out and do stuff? And so anyway, and Tenoch was afraid of it because it looked like a big giant haunted house. And so, but I remember you going outside and I remember your face and going, these people, this isn't right. You know, because you never experienced 30 below zero weather.
No,
Ever.
I didn't. I thought it was crazy. I thought, who would want to live in such a cold? I mean, it hurt.
I remember you were like you were
My teeth hurt.
you were really terrified. I remember you were terrified of the cold. But anyway, well, a lot of people like to live, and actually Minneapolis is a great city, and the people are so wonderful, and that and so it's a great city, but the cold is unthinkable, and so I got used to it, and I don't get cold. I'm sort of weird. I have so much body heat from being fat and being or being spiritual. Excuse me. Yeah, and so. But I remember that was crazy for you because you'd never seen cold weather, you never experienced it. That was bizarre. Anyway,
yeah, nothing to that extent though. Yeah, I love Minneapolis. It's a beautiful city and everything else. It was just the cold that was wow.
That was the bad trip of your with all your experiences. But finally you decided to get married, and you did really, really well. And so you stopped being on the road with me, and so here we are. So I'm glad to talk to you. And Nils has been with me too. Nils has been with me. How long you've been around, Nils? I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember.
The day was January 4th, 2002.
Wow.
Long time.
Wow. I remember when I opened the door, when you came to the door, and
I met you and Dean about, I don't know, 6 months earlier at the Viper Room. You were there for downtown Julie Brown's birthday party.
Oh yeah. And we were in Hollywood, and it was Johnny Depp on the Viper Room at that time. And you were playing in a band. You play like you do now. He plays with a lot of rock stars and stuff. He's amazing. Nils is an amazing musician. If you heard him sing and play, you'd be like, wow, why are you hanging out with these folks? You're a star. And so, but I remember watching you play, and I met you there. And so what did I tell? I remember this, but what did I tell you when I met you?
So I got off stage, and like you and Dean were like right there, and you were like, "Oh my God, you have such an amazing energy!" Like you know, when we were watching, the band, we're focused on your energy. You have an amazing energy, and you're gonna work for me someday. And I was just like, "Whoa, okay, well, I already have a job right now." But then like 6 months later, there was September 11th, and then I was working for AT&T, and the AT&T laid off like 44,000 people, and I was one of them. So my friend said, until you find a job, I know someone that needs help answering phones. So here's his address, and here's the card. Just show up Monday morning and answer the phones. And so I showed up at this big white house and rang the doorbell, and Gary opened the door, and he was like, "Welcome home." And I was like, "Whoa, you're that guy that said I was going to work for you." So it was pretty cool.
That was it. And and Nils, everybody has so many stories at work around me. And I remember your first day at work. I remember what was your first day at work like?
Wait, it was Kate Hudson and Goldie Hawn were going to come in for a reading, and there was like 4 guys in your house answering the phones, and they were teaching me how to do it. And they were like, okay, well, go tell Gary that Kate Hudson and Goldie Hawn are here, and that he needs to come out and read them. So I went in to, knock on Gary's door and open the door. He's like, "Oh, come on in." And I was like, "Oh, Kate Hudson and Goldie Hawn are here to have their reading with you." And I was trying to like see like, is he starstruck by them, or is he, like, what's he thinking about? And he was just like looking in the mirror. He's like, shh, doing his hair. And he was like,
I was doing my hair, right?
Yeah. And I'm like, it's like, they've been waiting in your room for 15 minutes now. Do you want to, come? And he's like, "Yeah, I'll be right there." And I was thinking like, is he going to make me Google their, all their details, and give him a sheet of all the facts for them and stuff like that. And he was just like, so concerned with his hair. I was like, "Oh my God, all he cares about right now is his hair."
This is backstage. This is what we do.
Yeah.
My hair.
Just walked right out and read them, and they were like, "We love Gary." So it was great.
That's funny. So we've been having.
That was my first day. Yeah, and I also pitched Danielle Steele and almost got fired that day.
Oh wow, that's funny. Funny. Well, but we have fun. We have a good time, and it's always like you know, I have read a lot of stars, and I read a lot of stars and people like that. But you know what? I read a lot of just everybody's, and I don't. There's no difference. Everybody always wonders what's it like, you know, to be a star or read stars. And so when I read a lot of celebrities and they're just people too, and so they have the same problems that everybody else has, and they many times they're just wonderful people that need help. And so we've been very fortunate through the years to be invited to a lot of good parties, right, Dean?
A lot of parties all over the world.
Yeah, and so we've been lucky with the party. So we have fun, and we've had a lot of good times, right, Michelle? We have good parties.
So lucky to be.
So and you guys have good parties. Well, you guys have, you know, what's really cool was Club Sparkle. You guys have really good parties, and so you guys should check out Club Sparkle. Talk about Club Sparkle for a minute. Talk about that. You know.
Yeah, so if you guys are interested, we actually have quite a few of our members, thanks to Gary. A lot of them joined because of Gary, and we really appreciate that, and they're doing really well. We have a lot of testimonials with these products. If you guys want to try it, the Nectura is an 8-to-1 concentrated elixir, all natural. Same thing, the Ever Young is our beauty, health, youth beverage. It helps with detoxing. It helps with your hair, skin, nails. All of these are anti-stress and anti-aging. The minerals is our source ingredient.
My hair is actually made out of Ever Young. It is.
Yeah. And the hair is beautiful. It's important too. But the minerals is similar to the fluid found in the human body. And since we all need minerals, this is really important to have. And you can't find anything that's as good as this right here because it's all natural. But yes, we have the highest ORAC score rating, which means oxygen radical absorbance capacity. So if you guys are interested, let us know. You could email us. It's either Michelle at Club Sparkle or Dean at Club Sparkle, or you could even call the office, 872-SPARKLE. It's all sparkle.
872 Sparkle. Is that 702? 872 Sparkle?
Area code 872 and then the word
Sparkle. Oh, 872 Sparkle. Oh, okay. All right. 872 Sparkle. And so, well, you know, I know that, you know, I was blown away when I first tried these products, and they were in a little care package that Tony and Lonnie gave me. You know, we were in a meeting and they brought me a little care package. And so I tried some of the Nectura there. And I remember when I tried it, and see, a lot of times you people don't know this, but I actually worked with Nobel scientists on a project I picked in 1999. Long story short, 2004, we won the Nobel Prize. It had to do with the sense of smell. And that's because I can tap into a compound and tell and see everything about it. And so when I tapped into Nectura, I took a spoonful of Nectura, it went down my throat, and I seen light go through my entire body. And I was blown away. I have to tell you, I was blown. That was the craziest, freakiest thing. Remember, Dean, I was just carrying on, you know, and I was like, okay, wow, thank you for this gift and for the care package. And can I get more, you know? And so, and at that time, it was actually in Japan. It wasn't in America. And so, and Dean and I were like, going, why don't you should sell this in America? And so we basically talked the owners of the company into bringing it to America. And so it is, and it's taken off, and it's been incredibly successful. And a lot of you guys are actually in Club Sparkle, and the benefits are amazing. A lot of people make tremendous money in Club Sparkle, as well as the products are spectacular. And so I totally. So how do they get up with you one more time in case some people want to do it? And it's the greatest thing, because a lot of times people want to work from home these days. So how do you do it?
So if you call that number again, 872-SPARKLE, which is 772-7553, let them know Gary Spivey sent you, or you could ask for either myself or Dean. We are in the office every now and then, or you could email us both. It's either Michelle at Club Sparkle or Dean at Club Sparkle, and we'll take really good care of you. Thank you so much.
See, I told you guys she's smart. That's good. Anyway, perfect. Anyway, who else we got? Who else we got?
We have
you want to keep? Are you going to keep going, Gary?
Yeah, I think we should go. I think we should go one or two more people, and then that's good.
One or two more. All right, let me find somebody for you real quick.
Sherrietta White. You want to try Sherrietta?
Sherrietta White.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and here's what I'm hearing. I just want everybody to really get this meditation that's out right now. And so So if you hate, hey, Nilsy, can you put up the little meditation thing one more time? If you see this ball of light on my head, that's a heaven orb.
Nilsy
Okay.
got kicked out, Gary. He's coming
Oh, he
back.
did. Okay. Well, anyway, if you simply go and if you simply take your phone, your cell phone, and you go 797979, and then add Gary, text Gary, Gary, and then send. And then the meditation will come right back to your phone. Then it's on your phone. And this is a meditation that walks you through the meditation to receive this particular heaven orb that you see right here at the end of my finger. And so this will bring in a certain light to your home, to where you are. And this is pretty amazing. Like I've learned all these different things of these spiritual gifts. Like used to everywhere I would go to do a spiritual retreat in America or anywhere in the world, I would always meditate and heaven would give me one of these orbs. And so because that would create a heaven vibration. And so and I never got the meditation until really the last week or two to show you guys how to do this. And so as soon as I learned something, which is I learn everything changes every day and every week, I try to give it to you guys. And so that's the reason I'm so happy that you're on the Zoom meeting. So happy because I'm able to give you these gifts and show you how to get these gifts. If they come through gifts that I've received, I share my gifts, or if they come straight from heaven and you get them from your angels and God, or if you got gifts, sometimes you share your gifts with me, which is great. So, but it all works like that in oneness. And I really so appreciate you guys being here. And if you want a private reading, you can always check me out, 800-827-GARY, GarySpivey.com. I'm doing private readings every day, always. And so who we got?
Oh my God, thank you so much, Gary. We're gonna try Sharietta White. And the majority of the questions, by the way, before we get to Sharietta, a lot of them are just asking if you could just help clear with the current situation with the curiosity of COVID and then everything that's going on with the protesting. So they just want to know if you can mostly clear. And then there's also a lot of people asking about soulmates. So those are the two.
Oh, okay. Those are the two biggies. Oh, well, it's really simple. If you want a soulmate, just simply say this, angel, look up, say angel, and then say, God, bring me my soulmate, please. That's all you got to say. And your soulmate will show up. It's simple like that. There we go. Now, who we got here?
Sharietta White.
Sharietta, how are you, girl?
Hi. My name is Sharietta, by the way. It took a while that I wanted to get into it with you, but I believe my question had to do with some type of way to where I could become a money magnet. I kind of should be like,
okay.
I'm not where I need to be in life.
Okay, well, here's what I'm hearing, because your phone's going a little bit in and out, but here's what I heard, money magnet. You want to learn how to do that. So you can manifest wealth. Here's what I want you to do. Imagine gold. Imagine the energy gold, and imagine the color gold, okay? And I want you to manifest. What? I want you to manifest a gold brick. So what I want you to do, I want you to simply manifest a gold brick. Many times when you manifest wealth, you'll see it come down in the form of a gold brick. And so you simply want to say, angels, God, please give me abundance. Okay, please give me abundance. Please give me abundance. Okay, now close your eyes and imagine this gold brick coming down. Reach your hands out and grab it. Reach and grab it. There we go. Okay, as soon as you grabbed it, your sinuses opened, your face got warm, and your heart got hot. Okay, put it in your chest. Put it in your chest. There we go. That's all you got to do. And so now you got the gift. There we go.
Thank you.
Thank you, honey. If I can understand it, I'm having a little hard time understanding it. Try it and see. Okay.
So I just wanted to know. This one is more of like a spin-in. Has to do with the love of my life. That's the love of my life. You have a message for us. He just got shot in the eye.
I'm trying to understand. He got shot?
That's what I heard. I heard her say she got shot.
Shot in the eye?
Yes.
Did he live? Is he here on the other side?
I don't know.
Hey, Dean, try to grab her off the air, and so I can touch back with her. Okay. We're gonna try to grab your number so I can touch back with you.
Okay.
Gary, just call.
She could call the office and Nils could get the number from her.
Yeah. There we go. Let's do that because I couldn't hear you, honey, and I don't want to botch it up for you. And so, who else we got?
Okay.
Margot Suarez said that Gio wanted something to clear, something about a demon or something. So Gio and Fallon's with them too. Fallon, Jeannie Raven's daughter. Hi, Jeannie, Fallon. So they're together. So Margot, we're getting you both on.
There we go. All right.
Yep.
Okay. So Margot, what's your question?
Yeah, she wants to show you her art too.
Can you hear it?
Okay. They just have to unmute.
Unmute and you'll be set.
Margot, Gio, Fallon, you're on.
Yeah.
I have to go to someone else if you don't start talking.
Talk. Oh, there you are. You got to unmute, Margot. I see you talking, but I can't hear you. There you are.
She's unmuted from our end, Gary, so it's on her computer.
Okay, she's unmuting. She's doing it. I can feel it.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. Well, in the meantime, Gary, this is how you get a reading.
Sherry, you gotta call the number.
Yeah, call me up. You know, I do Skype and FaceTime. That means you can see me, and you get a 30-minute or an hour reading with me. And I do readings every day. 800-827-GARY or GarySpivey.com. You know, this is fun. I'm having so much fun on here, though. Pierce, how are you? Good to see you. Hey, let me talk to Pierce for a minute. I want to see how he's doing. Hey, Pierce. Unmute your phone. Unmute. There we are.
All right, Pierce. You have to unmute. I unmuted you.
There we go.
There you go.
Hey, me now?
Hey.
Hey, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can. What's your question, buddy?
Okay. Well, I really appreciate you, and I think of everything that you coach us on in your meditations all the time. It really helps. But mine was a more mundane question. As you remember, I'm an aspiring concert pianist and piano teacher, and I wondered what or whether the pandemic, what kind of effect it might have near medium term on my aspiration.
Well, you know what I see? I see something coming to you from a long distance that is a very lucrative, it's either a tour or a job, but it's long distance. And I see this coming to you. And so this will be really good. And I remember you are quite an accomplished concert pianist. And I remember you play Blüthner pianos, right?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have Blüthner? Do you have a Blüthner there where you are?
No, unfortunately, I've got a Baldwin.
Oh, where at? Play me a song.
Huh?
Play me a song.
Oh, well, okay. You've got my CD, if you remember.
Oh, okay. All right. I was going to put you on the spot and listen to some music. But anyway.
A little far away. But long distance as in abroad or in the U.S.?
I think this may be abroad.
Okay.
And so there's another thing, and there's two other things in the U.S. too. So I see different things coming to you, but I see this thing from abroad that looks really good. And so just know that you might think of contacts or things you got going there, and it feels really, really good. And a Blüthner piano, you guys don't know this. I used to be in the piano business 100 years ago, and I sold exotic pianos that I would buy from all over the world. And a Blüthner piano is one of the top pianos in instruments in the world, and they're super, super expensive. They go, what does a new Blüthner go for? Like a concert?
I think 210,000 for the 9-foot.
210,000 for a piano.
For the price of one of
yeah, they're pretty spectacular. But anyway, so he's a Blüthner artist, which is really, really something. Most people don't get to play on those kinds of instruments, and so that lets you know the quality of a pianist you are. But I can't wait to hear you play. Next time you got to set your computer close to a piano so you can play us a song. All right, perfect.
Become official Blüthner concert artist.
I think that you will, and it feels like that part of that's the thing that I'm seeing from abroad.
Gotcha.
That makes sense to you, right?
Yes,
Follow push that, and I see you nailing it. That's what I see. Anyway, thanks, buddy. I just wanted to say hi. All right. Good to talk to you.
We're
Good
gonna
to
try
talk.
Marco one more time. Yeah, we want to hear you too, Pierce. All
Yeah, Margot, what's up?
right,
Hold
let's
on,
try
let me find
Marco
her.
again. She
Where
said
are
that
you?
she's trying to unmute, so let's try and see if we could do it
This is it after this.
again. All right.
All right.
Muted, Margot.
Are you there, Margot?
She was texting me saying that she was unmuted.
Okay.
We can't hear you, Margot.
We have dead air, Margot. Thank
Aw.
you.
We're like, oh, we're trying.
All right.
Well, anyway, I can look around. I can look around and I can see what's around Gio, her son, who's a spiritually gifted kid, and what he's got around him is a demon that is it's kind of got like two heads, and so the spiritual gift that you would use to get rid of this would be a spiritual gift of a sword that's two swords. It's one sword and it flips into two, and you actually can get rid of this two-headed demon with that particular sword. It's a sword that splits into two. There you go, Gio. I can see Gio getting the gift right now, and my sinuses got opened when he cleared that. And so for these it's really interesting because these spiritually gifted kids can actually see in such detail. They see in more detail than I do. And so they can see these crazy, critters, if you would, that I see. But Gio's one of the most spiritually gifted kids I've ever met. And so my pleasure to teach you stuff and my pleasure to learn from you. He was a little kid. He was about 7 years old, maybe 6 or 7. And he said, I remember him sitting me down and telling me, hey, you only understand about half this stuff. I understand the other half. And so I'm like, well, could you enlighten me there, great one? And so I've learned an awful lot of things from Gio. So anyway, hats off to you, buddy. And now he's all grown up and doing good things and picking colleges, the best ones in America. And so good luck to you. I feel good about that. Anyway, let's take one more person and then we can go.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Give me a name, Michelle.
Okay, let's go ahead and do. Is it Teresa? Teresa. Patton. Is it Patton? She had an aneurysm.
Okay.
And she had a stroke in 2004. Yeah, Teresa. Teresa.
Patton.
Patton.
All
That's
right.
her. Yep, Teresa, you're up. Just unmute yourself.
There you go.
Hey, Gary.
Hey, how are you?
Good. I'm here in Portland, Oregon.
Oh, good. Hey, what's your question, honey?
So I've had a long, difficult time since I got sick. Like 2 really bad husbands and financial difficulties and work difficulties. And
You sound like a country song.
I am.
Did you have a truck and a dog and anything like that? I don't know. Anyway, but you kind of got through it, and here we are. So what's your question today?
I got through it, but so I'm cautiously optimistic for the first time in a long time that things are actually going to go really well for me.
I think they're going to go really, really well for you. I feel good about it. When I look at you, I'm clearing off a little bit of dark energies, but very little. I think you're doing really well. And I see a nice trip coming your way. Where are you going?
I don't know.
Yeah, I see a trip, whatever this is.
Wherever it is, I'm there.
Well, it feels like I see a friend talking you into it. And you're going to think, I don't know. But anyway, just say yes. And I think the trip can be the trip of your lifetime. And so, and what are you trying to manifest? What are you trying to manifest now?
A new job.
Okay. All right. I see 2 new jobs and all you need is 1.
I only need 1.
Yeah. And so I see you getting 2. So there's 2. There's 2. See, when I said that, see how you got warm inside?
Yeah.
That means it's already in your energy field. You can feel that. It got really hot.
I really can feel it.
Yeah. And so you're going to get 2 new jobs and just pick. You get to pick. I don't pick. You pick.
Oh.
Okay. So feels good. Feels really, really good. And I see a lot of new things, but take the trip. The trip is important. Okay. All right. Yes. Thanks, honey. Hey, good luck. You're welcome. You're welcome. Anyway, I'd like to thank you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for joining us right here on Tapping In on the Zoomcast. And this is something we do every Saturday. and I have a great time talking to you. I answer your questions. We talk about whatever it is you want to talk about, whatever your problems are. I'm right here. And many times you really can solve your problems with spiritual gifts. And so this is where we try to solve all your real life problems with spiritual solutions. And so I love you guys. Please check me out, GarySpivey.com. Got a lot of the new stuff going on. We have a podcast that is a pod. It's like a webinar. And this webinar is coming up. Hey, Dina, when is that? When is the webinar again?
Gary Spivey Master Spiritual Class, June 28th. Join the Enlightenment Library. And this is what you get every month. Gary's going to be doing his master class. He's going to be teaching you in-depth spiritual secrets that only he knows about. He won't even teach me, but he'll teach us on the on June 28th.
Yeah, for all of those.
Because I'm mad at you.
Yeah, if you guys didn't get your questions answered, we appreciate you guys asking, but definitely join.
Yeah. And so, but I look forward to seeing you here next week too. 800-827-GARY, call the office if you need me. And I appreciate you so much. I really, really, really appreciate you. Remember that right now, appreciation is everything. Appreciate everybody in your world. And even though times get a little hard now, the more you appreciate, the more it straightens up. And so I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.
Appreciate you, Gary.
Thank you, Gary.
Hey, I appreciate you too. I'll see you guys next week. Okay. See you right here.